Hi, Dr. Ryan. Thank you for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about how you got to work so closely with couples?
Yes, it's great to be with you, Elishava. Um, I started working as a crisis counselor in 1974, got my bachelor's in nursing in 1979, and got my PhD in clinical psychology in 1986. So for the last 30 years, I've helped hundreds of couples overcome obstacles that get in the way of easy, satisfying mutual relationships. To what led me to become a couple therapist, I'd say there are two paths or reasons that led me here. One is personal, and one is professional. On the personal level, I'm insanely happy with my wife, and we've learned a lot in our 34 years together. We've used couple therapy on numerous occasions to get through rough spots. So I bring a high level of optimism that couple therapy works. I never tell couples to break up because I keep hope in the forefront of my couple work, and I draw on the support and vitality of my own marriage in doing that. The second professional reason is that I like helping couples find deep connection with each other. Um, I also like the challenge and complexity of couple work. There's a bundle of skills a couple therapist has to have today that were barely coming into focus when I got my doctorate. A couple in the room is two nervous systems interacting with one another at rapid speed. So brain science is necessary. Attachment theory helps us understand why and how couples dodge or pursue emotional connection. Emotion regulation theory is probably the most important today. It helps us find ways to keep the couple regulated, so they don't waste the session fighting, so we keep therapy a safe experience.
That's great, Dr. Ryan. In your experience, it sounds like you've had many years of experience. Can you tell me a bit about how relationships and issues with relationships can affect someone's mental health overall?
Oh, yes, that's huge. Stress has cumulative effects on both mental and physical health. Pressure creates wear and tear on the body and stress on the mind. A good relationship is load sharing, burden sharing, and stress reducing. So happy couples have lower stress hormones. In contrast, high stress hormones make us lose our sense of humor, make us irritable, fatigue, give us headaches, muscle aches, digestive problems, sleep problems, lower sex drive. Compared to single people, those in a good couple relationship have better self-control. They're less likely to have problems with drugs, alcohol, or tobacco, and they're far less likely to suicide or suffer from depression.
How can therapy help couples improve their relationships?
Well, couple therapy works in so many ways. Um, uh, First of all, I help couples develop emotional and behavioral control so they live up to their own ideals of kindness to the partner they love. Couple therapy helps people become experts on each other, get to know each other more deeply, intimately. People discover deeper unmet needs in themselves and then learn to communicate those needs effectively and skillfully. Therapy helps couples recognize sometimes that they're recreating the marriage of their family of origin on automatic pilot, even though that's not a marriage they want. A good couple therapist helps identify problematic patterns. Therapy can help couples decide together what kind of marriage they want and consciously co-create a marriage that works for them. First questions they might entertain are we going to be in each other's care? Is that the deal? Do we want to be available to soothe each other? Is that the deal? Do we want to agree to drop everything when our partner is in distress? Do we want an explicit transparency agreement where we tell each other everything we know our partner would want to know? Explicit agreements help us avoid trouble. Misappraisal is another thing that's rampant in humans. We're expert threat detectors, which is why we stay in the gene pool. But we also detect threat when there's no threat. And this is a major source of conflict and emotional activation. Recognizing this dynamic is necessary to create a better collaborative relationship. I'd also say couple therapy helps people go for win-win solutions. The relationship's not likely to work if I'm happy with a solution that's a win for me and a loss for my partner. For some couples, it's most important that the therapist help them repair old resentments and stay clear of these to stop creating new ones. There's a multitude of ways in which couple therapy helps.
It's really interesting. And what advice can you give to couples who are currently feeling lost or hopeless due to relationship issues?
Well, I would say that the most important thing is to not be hopeless. Recognize first and foremost that help is available. There are resources and exercises on my website for people to begin using right away. If you have trouble finding them, send me an email and I'll send you a link. These exercises can help couples begin a discussion about what they want and what they're getting or not getting in their relationship, and even help each other envision their perfect relationship together. The most important thing is don't delay or avoid getting help. Just like with physical problems, when you discover a pain or a symptom and you do nothing about it, things often get worse. This can be avoided if you get treatment sooner. Avoiding treatment allows the dysfunctional ruts to deepen. And lastly, if someone you know was unsuccessful with a couple therapy, or your previous couple therapy was unsuccessful, know that there's new knowledge and techniques coming to us every day, and the field is changing rapidly. I'm a lifelong learner, and I stay current with cutting-edge approaches to helping couples.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ryan, for sharing your time and your expertise. Everyone's welcome to contact Dr. Ryan through his website, and I appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Elishva. Pleasure speaking with you.